Taurus, I hope and pray all is well with you. Welcome to your July 2026 tarot reading. Let's get into your messages. I saw where some of you guys might be like moving on to peace after there's been some exposure of somebody who may carry water placements in their chart. I was also getting some of you guys might be actually spending some time with them, getting to know some new people who might carry similar placements as that water sign. You may be like going on vacation, um, appreciating like what's all aspected for you. I feel like you're focusing on growth and independence. Prosperity is also very important for you. Something where your work could come up. I'm also getting that some of you guys could be planning to get some rest time, downtime, vacation time with the Four of Swords energy here. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Fruits and vegetables and things like that. I feel like your lunches could be very important, or having lighter lunches. I'm seeing some of you guys have been focusing on just being lighter in general, because it's something about you carrying that like attracts like energy. So things get a little bit more abundant, and you feel like prosperous when you're in a lighter mood or energy, or when you're doing less is more, it feels like. And you're definitely in that energy of attraction. You're completing cycles and things like that with the world energy, which was another card that came through in your pre-shuffle energy. I like that this energy is coming out here, because around the 5th or the 6th, it shows that there's going to be a big change that's signaled here. It could be coming from a Libra energy too, or like signals in the sky in some way, shape, or form. I feel like with the Five of Wands energy, it could even be that there's some sort of conflict that may have arisen or arose, okay? It feels like there's somebody here who didn't want you to have your flowers. They didn't want you to be appreciated. I'm also getting this vibration. Somebody could be jealous of new relationships or the time in which you're giving other people, because you don't seem to be so invested in them. Taurus, there's something here about, what am I saying? Is like, as I'm saying it, the cards are showing it. You have the Lovers card that's coming out. Like I was saying, like it feels like you could have even ended a bad karmic relationship and found a new soulmate or twin flame energy. But I feel like this twin flame energy is like somebody who carries strength. This is more soulmate, if I'm being honest. This is somebody who's destined to be in your life. I definitely am getting somebody who is sexually charged and energetically like ready to be with you. But I feel like this person also wants to get to know you too. It feels like they carry some sort of like grounded, logical approach. They want to do something very chill, but I also feel like their type of date might be something that is outdoors, because it could be very warm where you are. I'm also getting here that you might be interested in like wines, flowers, paintings, or things like that. But this person may want to take you out by water. I'm also getting that this person may want to like engage in having some sort of dinner with you after that. Like they want to have you all day and being around you if this is a new commitment, or somebody is planning to have you like round them a long time. Some of you guys could be planning some sort of vacation or travel or something like that, but the sexual magnetism between you two is very strong, and it has somebody like viciously jealous. I'm also getting near some sort of breakthrough energy when it comes to a situation. It's funny because I don't normally get towards that the good things related to this matters that somebody's jealous, and I don't think that you're trying to make anybody jealous. Somebody here is though. And I feel here that they can't control their emotions when it comes to the situation. It feels like they're jealous because this person is somebody who is going to be very serious to you. I'm also getting this vibration here that a job choice or some sort of career move that you make is going to be very serious for you in the future. It's an endeavor that you've been approaching for a very long time. Some of you guys, you may have like courses that you have to take with it, or milestones in which you have to make with it in some type of way. You're going to be doing it. I'm also seeing you're going to be surprised at how timely you are with this. It also feels like your budget is going to be improving in the next few months, so that you can really afford this and move forward with it, because I'm seeing that as you move forward, you're clearing away stress. I'm also getting that this energy that could be very jealous of you could carry Cancer placements. Cancer and Capricorn placements very heavily in their chart, or in some very strong placements that are being highlighted during retrograde seasons. Okay, and how they come to you, how they express and behave. This opportunity that's coming in is to bring you happiness and success. It could be to celebrate the fact that you got away from somebody who was sexually promiscuous or got you in some form of a scandal, or they didn't have your best interests at heart. I definitely feel like this person played a role when it came to heartbreak, how people viewed you, your personality, and how you view yourself now, how you want to move forward. It feels like this person gave you trivial situations to deal with, and now you're going towards success, laughing more, smiling more. And I feel like you look better than ever. And if this person is capable of seeing you, it's like they wanted to see you down and out and in spite, and you're not. And you could even be experiencing growth as you're in judgment. I'm also getting that there's some sort of judgment call that's going to be made or happening here around the middle of the month, around the 17th specifically. It feels like this energy or this situation has something to do with you healing around like gold. I don't know like if you're implementing this in your skincare or something like that, but it seems like somebody's going to rule in your favor because of what you're implementing. Pomegranates is also something that's very significant too. And this, I don't know what that is about, but it feels like how you take care of yourself. Somebody sees you as high value, and so they want to favor you more. They do favors, special favors could be very important during that time. You could have friends, family, colleagues who are wanting to do things for you, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, spouses, things like that. It feels like somebody is wanting to like treat you to something. So be open to that. Again, that was around the 16th through the 18th. I'm getting this vibration up here. Somebody wants to like reach out to you, connect with you, do something favorable for you. It relates to you healing yourself. And again, we see that you're modifying your routines and you are making sure that you're not consuming things that are going to separate you from what has brought you into alignment. It feels like you're in this sort of like universal sync, if I'm being honest with you, Taurus. And I also feel like you're seeking and experiencing emotional healing. It feels like there was something that was brought up to the surface that has come in. It could be related around one of these retrogrades that has been happening. It's not just one that's happening in the sky, there's multiple if you're into astrology and things. But I'm also getting that there's also been other effects, other experiences in your life that you've gone through and factors in what you're facing. And there's been a lot of conclusions, like we brought up before. It's feel like for the longest time I've been seeing 1141 in y'all's energy, and now I'm seeing 1114. Okay, it feels like things have changed and been brought more in alignment and into place. It also feels like you're going to be gaining a lot of victories when it comes to closure and why you have put separation between you and things that don't serve you, and why you've brought in things that are more in alignment with you and brought it closer. Okay. I'm also seeing that there's aspects of your goals and aspirations here and what you've wanted to check mark, especially when it's come to like your flirtation aspects or how people view you, how you're being seen here, and how energy come towards you. You're focusing on this now. It feels like somebody wants to come in and approach you, and it seems like at first that they want just small favors or they may want something minor from you, because this person's energy overall is the Emperor. Okay, so I feel like this person is very sensual. I feel like they're very suave. They want to get to know you a whole lot. I feel like there's going to be more important notices with this person towards the end of the month, more so than the beginning. It feels like both of you guys are manifesting these closures and completions of things so that you can get closer to one another, so that the things can get steamier. I'm also getting here that this person is going to have ways in which they bring you closer to them. I feel like they want to connect a whole lot more to you. They may be wanting to offer you some things or something like that. Somebody's going to be wanting to offer you more than just a conversation, though. I feel like this person is more physical. They may want to take you to, like, if you like seafood, maybe a seafood restaurant, or get you again to a body of water or something like that where clothes are revealed. I feel like this person, again, is very sensual. They may like vacations, traveling a lot, and they haven't been exploring a whole lot. It feels like what's been happening is that they were recovering from a bad relationship loss. Even if it has been a long time, I feel like this person is very sincere. They could be a divine person who hasn't had a lot of time to themselves. They could have been working a whole lot. And I feel like there's something about this aspect where you have been around a relative of theirs, whether you know it or not. You may come to learn of this, okay? Somebody that's important to this person you work around or you're around in some way quite often, or there's an influence that's carried over too. I'm getting here with this energy. They may want to help in supporting you with something as well. They want to plant seeds and invest with you. They feel like you're a person of value. And I'm also getting here that you have a boss figure or somebody that you work around too who is also feeling highly aspected of you as well. Let's go ahead and get some cards of advice to go ahead and close this message. I'm not trying to like hype you up. I feel like I'm bragging about you because it shows that energetically that's what's going to be coming in towards is that you are going to be in this emotional healing point. It feels like you get a victory because you were recognizing that there was something that was really toxic and low vibrational about a situation that didn't serve you. And with sacrifice in the reverse, we feel here and we see here that you were overgiving to a situation that led to, it's like a form of loss. And it says it in the card, over sacrificing may lead to a loss of self. It's time to reevaluate the boundaries in a relationship. So yeah, it feels like you've done some work related here on how to do better when it comes to overgiving to circumstances, because you had people, friendships specifically, in which you recognize these habits. Maybe you wanted to do some work on it, but a lot of it came from confidence and how you spoke up when it came to how these people approached you. How much were you willing to give? Were you over giving? Okay. Were there things that you were committing to and which you were actually unsure about and got intuitive nudges beforehand? Consider those things and be more honest and vocal about it when it first comes up. With courage, it says you are filled with courage and ready to face any challenge. Confidence and determination are your guiding forces. So this month, Taurus is saying it's very important for you to speak up for yourself, to be honest and vocal about what's very important, what matters most. It's going to be a very deciding factor. Being loyal to yourself before you choose to be loyal to somebody else, a partner, for example, is always key because you're always going to be happier and moving in a higher vibration in that dynamic. Okay. Loyalty is a cornerstone of your relationship. You and your partner are committed to one another, creating a stable foundation. So choose yourself first so that you can go ahead and have better commitments and choices in the future. Some of you guys, it feels like somebody already has their eye on you, but I feel like you guys get closer in companionship by how confident, brave, and open you are in the future, because I feel like there's going to be some changes and tweaks that may happen or adjustments that may come up in your life as you have a new commitment in which you're making time for. But with this expansion, I feel like it's not forced and it's not something that's happening super fast. I didn't see any Knight of Wands energy, for example. So but we did have the Knight of Cups, you know. It does feel like there may be situations in which you have to remember to put yourself first and remember situations in which you didn't in the past so that you don't make the wrong choices again. Those were your messages, Taurus. I hope and pray that this resonates with you. If you did like the video, share, and subscribe. I would totally love to read for your energy in the future. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Love and light to you. Stay blessed.